Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Premier League Fantasy Football and welcome to my video. In today's video, I want to look at my team going into Game Week 7 and Game Week 8 wildcard team. So here we go. Now, if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe and drop a like on the video as it helps my channel out a lot. So, for Game Week 7, I'm around the 600k mark and I've got 2 free transfers to make. It does not mean I'm going to use both of them. I'm actually thinking, oh, no. Before the news I'm about to tell you, I was actually thinking to use one transfer and attack Game Week 8 and basically wildcard in Game Week 9. However, right now, big announcement that in Game Week 8, the fixture here, Brighton versus Crystal Palace, is no more. It's been postponed. So any players that you have got from Brighton and Crystal Palace, they ain't going to play in Game Week 8 unless it is being rearranged to Game Week 8, but that hasn't been confirmed. So, you know, that's a little bit of a problem because, like, for me, I've got 2 Brighton players. And I don't really want to play Cucurella against Liverpool. And I don't really want to play, you know, Williams against Fulham. So I'm a bit stuck, to be honest with you. So I'm a bit of, like, a couple of players down. And, you know, I got Greenwood as well and La Silva. So it's not really looking that good. However, I do have 2 free transfers. So I could fix it all up and kind of like delay the wildcard and use it in Game Week 9. Or I could just, you know, try my best and navigate through this chaos and use my wildcard in another time. However, there are a lot of players that I want in my team. I want to switch it around a little bit. We've seen a decent amount of games now. We've got some decent amount of stats, and I genuinely think that using the wildcard could be the best thing to do, like, early. So that means if I'm going to be wildcarding in Game Week 8, what's the difference of wildcarding Game Week 8 and Game Week 9? Well, there isn't that many difference because most of the players that I want in Game Week 9, I actually want in Game Week 8. I'm going to go through that in a second. So if that's the case, let's just say that I am wildcarding in Game Week 8. This means I've got 2 free transfers and I can pretty much go for it. Let's go through the team first that is going through Game Week 7 so far. So, Game Week 7, I'm 600k, 2 free transfers. I've got Ramsdale, Martinelli and Jesus. Now, we've got the Champions League games and so on. I want to wait all the way to the deadline and see, you know, if we get some injury news or press conference before I make any kind of transfers, even if there's price rises. So I want to wait. Right now, I want to keep Ramsdale, Martinelli and Jesus. I think this is a great fixture. I think there's going to be a lot of points from Arsenal to our FPL teams. Dunk versus Brighton. Sorry, not Brighton. Bournemouth. Good fixture for them to return. They've been playing really well. So, you know, even though Bournemouth has been performing better recently, I think this is still a great fixture for Brighton to get a good amount of return. I've got Pascal Gross and Dunk. Hopefully Pascal will get a little bit more and I know he can do that because he's taken a lot of set pieces and he's actually playing really well. I've got Trent, Diaz and Salah. We'll see what happens in the Champions League games. Hopefully they will start all, you know, against Wolves. I think this is a decent fixture at home and they will return, although Diaz could be an issue because of Jota and, you know, Nunes, that, you know, that might rotate with, so that's an issue there. I've got Cancelo and Haaland right now, captain option on Haaland, and that's pretty much it. So it's a little bit weak here because I don't really have my you know, the 11th player. I don't really want to play Cucurella against Fulham. I think Fulham could score against them, and I don't really want to play Williams against Leeds because I think Leeds could score against Nottingham Forest. So, and I don't want to play De Silva. So I've got a little bit of an issue there. However, I do have 2 free transfers. So looking at Game Week 8, actually before that, looking at these fixtures, you know, if I want to take a little bit of a risk, I could bring in Mitrovic, but I'm going to bring him anyway in the wildcard, so I don't really need to go for him. I don't really need to bring any Bournemouth players. So I'll leave it for there. I might bring in Maddison against Aston Villa, try my luck, but I might wildcard him in Game Week 8. So what I'm looking for is below 5% player to bring into my team and take a little bit of a risk. Tony is a player that I want, but I might wildcard him in game week 8, so might leave that for now. Maybe I might take a risk on Ward-Prowse. Maybe a Manchester City midfielder, maybe like Gundogan could be a little bit of a risk. Got Arsenal players. Not sure if I want to bring any West Ham players because Newcastle's actually performing really well. I think this is going to be a tough fixture for them. So, I'm going to stay away. But this fixture here, Leeds versus Nottingham Forest, I do want a Leeds player. So I'm going to be looking at that. So let's have a quick look at some Leeds players. So if I just scroll down here and go for Leeds, I mean, there's a lot of like players that are around 5%. Harrison is a good one. Aronson, 5.5. 1.9% owned. Played most of the games to 90 minutes. That's perfect. 1 goal, 1 assist. That massive differential. I could just go for it and then remove him out in game week 8, using the wild card. And I could do that because I do have the money to actually remove the silver. And as you can see, perfect money there. Just try something different. Obviously, I'm not going to play Greenwood. So this is how the team will look like. Like this. So it'll be 3-5-2 formation. So this is what I'm going to do. But I do have another transfer and I don't know what to do with it. That's the problem. I could try and do something a little bit different. Maybe remove Salah for Son or something. I don't know. Or Kevin De Bruyne or, Sterling. I don't know. Like anyone. It could be anything. Anything. I don't know. But I think that's a bit of a risk. Because I was planning to use the 2-3 transfers in game week 8. Because in game week 8... what I was thinking to do is basically attack this fixture here, this Manchester United fixture against Leeds. So I was thinking to maybe remove Diaz and maybe my fifth midfielder. It would have probably been Pascal Gross there, but let's just do this for now. We go with midfield. I was thinking to bring in Rashford, but he might be injured. I don't know. I got 7.5. I could take a risk on any other midfielder. Maybe I could go for Zaha, but it's postponed. I was thinking about all of these things, but now I can't really do that because I think using the wildcard could be a better option. But I'll have to see. I think it's still early stages. Now, let's just say that I wanted to wildcard in game week 8, and that's what I'm thinking to do. I'm definitely going to bring in Mitrovic because we need to bring him in. He just keeps on scoring and his value is too good. I could go for a Newcastle attacker if I wanted to go for him with their fixtures because their fixtures are actually really good. They got Bournemouth at home, Fulham away, Brentford at home. They got Manchester United, but then Everton at home, Aston. There's a lot of fixtures here that is looking really good for Newcastle. So I was thinking to maybe remove Nick Pope, bring in like Trippier. So there's a lot of players that I actually want. Maybe one of their strikers, like Isak here. I could do this. Remove Jesus. There we go. Bring in Rashford. Keep Martinelli. Maybe just continue to keep Salah. Remove Pascal. And I got a lot of money there. And I removed Dunk. So there's quite a few changes here that I want to do. And these are the players that I'm looking at. I could keep Jesus. I could keep the Arsenal players. However, Arsenal's fixtures, they turn a little bit. There's a lot of home fixtures here, but it is definitely going to turn. But I'm not really 100% certain on the other players. But these are pretty much the front three on what I'm thinking to do. So it could be Tony, it could be Mitrovic, it could be the Newcastle players. But I'm definitely going to go with the 3-4-3 formation. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to double check this. I'm going to react to the postponement. I'm going to see what I can do. Create some kind of like a better plan than what I'm doing right now. And then kind of create a video. For now, for game week 7, I'm definitely thinking to bring in another player to kind of strengthen this team up. I don't have to go for the Leeds player. So if you've got anyone in mind for like a 1 week punt, or 2 players in mind for a 1-week punt, let me know in the comments below. And then I'll have a look at it and then make that adjustment and probably just go for it really. But yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Yeah, big massive news there. Brighton versus Crystal Palace game has been postponed, and a lot of people are thinking it's a wild card in game week 8 instead of game week 9. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below what you think, what you're thinking to do, and that is pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.